Good afternoon. This is Akashvani and I am Valsa Williams with the Midday News. The headlines: Indian astronaut Shubhanshu Shukla and Axiom 4 crew set to make ocean landing off California coast this afternoon after a historic space mission. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar calls on Chinese President Xi Jinping in Beijing, along with fellow SCO members, Dr. Jaishankar to attend the grouping's foreign ministers' meeting in Tianjin city today. President Droupadi Murmu stresses role of education will be pivotal in achieving developed India by 2047. Union Minister Pralhad Joshi asserts India's clean energy transformation not just an environmental objective but a national mission. Met Department forecasts very to extremely heavy rainfall at isolated places in Rajasthan and Jammu and Kashmir today. And in chess, 4 Indian women advance to pre-quarters of the FIDE Women's World Cup. Indian astronaut Shubhanshu Shukla and 3 other crew members of Axiom 4 mission will return to Earth this afternoon as their spacecraft makes a splashdown off the coast of California at 3 p.m. IST. More from our correspondent.
Axiom 4 mission's space odyssey began on June 25th when the Falcon 9 rocket carrying the Dragon space capsule blasted off from Florida towards the ISS. Group Captain Shukla is only the second Indian to have gone to space. His trip came 41 years after cosmonaut Rakesh Sharma flew aboard a Russian Soyuz in the year 1984. During his stay aboard the ISS, Mr. Shukla conducted 7 India-specific microgravity experiments. These experiments are designed to generate critical data for future planetary missions and long-duration space habitation. On Sunday, NASA's expedition crew organized a traditional farewell ceremony for the Axiom 4 crew. Speaking at the ceremony, Mr. Shukla described his space journey as truly incredible.
It has been an incredible journey. I did not imagine all this when I started on Falcon 9. The team that is standing behind me, you guys have made it really special for us being here on the station. It was an incredible joy to be here and working alongside with a bunch of professionals. I would like to thank my country and all their citizens for supporting this mission, all the colleagues at ISRO who have worked tirelessly in developing all the protocols, the science and the outreach activities.
This mission, dubbed Akash Ganga, is a collaborative effort between Axiom Space, NASA and ISRO. Aishwarya Rainigam, Akashvani News, Delhi.
External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar called on Chinese President Xi Jinping today, along with fellow Shanghai Cooperation Organization SCO members in Beijing. In a social media post, Dr. Jaishankar said he briefed the Chinese president of the recent developments in bilateral ties between India and China. He also conveyed the greetings of President Droupadi Murmu and Prime Minister Narendra Modi during the meet. Dr. Jaishankar arrived in Beijing yesterday to attend the SCO foreign ministers' meeting to be held in Tianjin city today. He held bilateral meeting with his Chinese counterpart Wang Yi in Beijing yesterday. The minister underlined the need for cooperation on transborder rivers, including resumption of provision of hydrological data by the Chinese side. He also took up restrictive trade measures and roadblocks to economic cooperation. President Droupadi Murmu today said the national goal of India is to become a global superpower. She said India has come a long way in the fields of infrastructure, healthcare, space, science and technology, artificial intelligence and many others. She said that education will certainly have a pivotal role in nation building and shaping India's future while achieving the goal of a developed nation by 2047. Speaking at the 13th annual convocation of Ravenshaw University at Cuttack this afternoon, President Murmu expressed happiness that girl students topped in most of the departments.
I am told that this year girl students have topped in 21 out of 27 departments. Over the last 5 years, girl students have consistently outperformed boys in academics. At the postgraduate level, the number of girl students who topped was more than 3.5 times that of the boys. This reflects India's shift from women empowerment to women-led development. The university has also seen a steady increase in enrollment from students in tribal areas, underprivileged groups and Divyangjan.
Earlier today, the President, who is on a 2-day visit to her home state, Odisha, since yesterday, also laid the foundation stone for the redevelopment of 3 buildings of Ravenshaw Girls' High School at Cuttack. She is scheduled to grace the birth anniversary celebration of Adikavi Sarala Das, a great Odia poet and scholar born in 15th century, and present the Kalinga Ratna Award for 2024 also at Cuttack this afternoon. The 10th anniversary of the Skill India mission is being observed today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi had launched this mission in 2015 with the aim to equip youth with industry-relevant skills for employment, entrepreneurship and sustainable livelihoods. Skill Development and Entrepreneurship Minister Jayant Chaudhary reaffirmed the government's commitment to empowering youth through practical job-ready skills across sectors. He said under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi, Skill India continues to transform lives, especially for women and marginalized communities. Our correspondent reports that Skill India is an initiative of the central government to empower the youth with skill sets, making them more employable.
Through several initiatives such as PM Kaushal Vikas Yojana and the Skill India Digital Hub, the country is moving towards becoming a global skill hub. The Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship has empowered more than 6 crore youth through its various schemes to build a brighter future for the country. Over 1 crore 60 lakh youths have been trained across 38 sectors since 2015 under Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana. Of these, 45% are women and a significant proportion comes from scheduled castes, scheduled tribes and other backward classes. The youths have been trained in diverse sectors such as manufacturing, construction, traditional craft, healthcare, IT, electronics and retail. The government's effort have also led to an improvement in job readiness among college students from 34% in 2014 to over 51% in 2024. With almost 65% of population under 35 years of age, skilling and youth empowerment are the keys to India's future. With Dibendra Kumar, Vishnu PS, Akashwani News, Delhi.
Union Minister for Road Transport and Highways Nitin Gadkari today urged industry stakeholders to conduct socio-economic audits to enhance corporate social responsibility CSR activities. Addressing the 12th National CSR Summit and CSR Times Awards 2025 in New Delhi, Mr. Gadkari underlined that urban and rural areas have different sets of problems. He added that if advanced technology is used appropriately on resources, rural conditions can be transformed and people from those areas will not feel the need to migrate to cities.
कि सीएसआर की व्याप्ति काफी बड़ी है, पर विशेष रूप से रूरल, एग्रीकल्चर, ट्राइबल इस सेक्टर में जल, जमीन, जंगल और जानवर आधारित काम करने की खूब आवश्यकता है. तो इसलिए जो और सामाजिक, आर्थिक, शैक्षणिक रूप से और पिछड़े हुए हैं, वो जो लास्ट मैन ऑफ द सोसाइटी उनके पास परिणामकारक रूप से अगर हम जाएंगे और केवल हम सेवा तो करते रहे, पर सेवा से ज्यादा उनके प्रशिक्षण और स्किल को डेवलप करके उनके अपने पैरों पर अगर खड़ा करते हैं तो फिर हमें ज्यादा दिन उसके लिए कुछ करने की आवश्यकता नहीं होती.
This is Akashwani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our X handle at AIR News Alerts, and for details of stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.gov.in and download News on AIR app. Welcome back to the Midday News. Union Minister of New and Renewable Energy Pralhad Joshi has reaffirmed that India's clean energy transformation is not just an environmental objective, it is a national mission. Speaking at the IVCA Renewable Energy Summit 2025 at IIT Bombay, the Union Minister announced that in response to requests from 20 state ministers, the central government will soon launch PM Kusum Yojana too.
PM Kusum, when it started, so no state showed any interest. But today, not less than 20 chief ministers have met me. They're all demanding, हमको कुसुम में अभी allotment कर दो. मीन समझने में थोड़ा डिले हो गया स्टेट को, लेकिन मोदी जी 10 साल पहले ही समझ लिए थे क्या है करके. तो अभी सभी स्टेट, तेलंगाना से लेके जम्मू कश्मीर तक, सभी लोग आके मिल रहे हैं. हमको रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी में पीएम कुसुम में दे दो। तो पीएम कुसुम अभी 2026 में मार्च में अभी वो उसका जो टाइम था वो खत्म हो रहा है, लेकिन हम बहुत सीरियसली सोच रहे हैं पीएम कुसुम 2 हम शुरू करने का अभी सोच रहे हैं।
The country has achieved a major milestone, reaching 50% of its installed electricity capacity from non-fossil fuel sources 5 years ahead of the 2030 target. American multinational automotive company Tesla has officially entered the Indian market with the launch of its Model Y electric vehicle as the company opens its first showroom in Mumbai today. Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis attended an inauguration ceremony and invited Tesla to establish its research and development and manufacturing facilities in Maharashtra. The Chief Minister said Mumbai is not just the financial, commercial and entertainment capital of India, but also an entrepreneurial hub. He invited the global electronic vehicle major to consider the state as a partner in its journey. Talking to reporters, the chief architect for Tesla's maiden showroom in Mumbai, Neeta Sharada, said she has been fortunate to be part of Tesla's journey in India.
I am architect Neeta Sharada. I've been fortunate enough to be a part of Tesla's journey in India, the first one to come in Mumbai. So we've kept it on a very nice white backdrop with lovely light boxes displaying a lot of Tesla images, and some probably would be Indian images as well because it's an Indian journey.
The Prime Minister paid homage to freedom fighter and former Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, K. Kamaraj, on his birth anniversary today. The Prime Minister said K. Kamaraj was at the forefront of India's freedom struggle and provided invaluable leadership in the formative years of the country's journey after independence. Mr. Modi added that his noble ideals and emphasis on social justice inspire everyone. The Indian Meteorological Department IMD has forecast very heavy to extremely heavy rainfall at isolated places of Rajasthan and Jammu and Kashmir today. According to IMD, Bihar, Jharkhand and Odisha will also experience heavy rainfall over the next 2 days. Speaking exclusively to Akashvani News, senior IMD scientist Dr. R.K. Jenamani said orange color warning has already been issued in these states.
Monsoon trough is very active and heavy to very heavy rainfall likely to continue over Rajasthan, coming to the east mainly over Jharkhand, North Chhattisgarh and Gangetic West Bengal, and further to the north if we see heavy to very heavy rainfall also likely over Jammu region. In Bihar there is a good after a long subdued rainfall and dry spell, Bihar will get a heavy to very heavy rainfall for next 2 days, and also East UP for 12 July and 17 July.
US President Donald Trump has threatened to impose a secondary 100% tariff on countries that import oil, gas and uranium from Russia. He said he is very unhappy with Moscow's refusal in finding an end to the war with Ukraine. Speaking to reporters with NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte at the White House, he gave a 50-day deadline for the punitive tariff to take effect if Russia does not make a peace deal with Ukraine. In chess, 4 Indian women, Vaishali, Harika, Hampi and Divya, have advanced to the pre-quarters of the FIDE Women's World Cup. Vaishali and Harika won dramatic tie-breaks, while Hampi and Divya cruised through. Vaishali will now face Meruet Kamalidenova of Kazakhstan, while Harika will next play Katerina Lagno of Russia. Divya Deshmukh will now face China's Zhu Jine. Koneru Hampi will take on Alexandra Kostenyuk of Switzerland in the next round. Indian equities bounced back today and were trading higher in afternoon session after 4 straight sessions of losses. Markets were buoyed by easing retail inflation in June 2025 and positive global cues. And now before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Indian astronaut Shubhanshu Shukla and Axiom 4 crew set to make ocean landing off California coast this afternoon after a historic space mission. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar calls on Chinese President Xi Jinping in Beijing along with fellow SCO members. Dr. Jaishankar to attend the grouping's foreign ministers meeting in Tianjin city today. President Droupadi Murmu stresses role of education will be pivotal in achieving developed India by 2047. Union Minister Pralhad Joshi asserts India's clean energy transformation not just an environmental objective but a national mission. And with that we end the Midday News.